Hey, my name is Dr. Jackie Newell, and I'm here to talk to you today in a very boring tone about life. No, just kidding. No, I'm here, and I'm here to tell you that yes, I am a doctor. Yes, I am a scientist, and look, we are normal people just like anybody else, and I'm wearing an old sweatshirt and my hair needs to be washed. So, moving on. What is my career and how did I arrive at it? So, we want to know about forensics. Right now, I'm not a forensic pathologist anymore. I am a medical writer and a medical legal malpractice suit consultant. But how did I arrive at being a medical examiner? Well, first, I went to college and I did all the right things and got all the right grades and, checked out the boxes. And then I went to med school and I did the same thing. And then after that, I went to a pathology residency program, which is like post medical school training, and then I specialized in forensic pathology. So that's how I got there. So that, as you can imagine, is a lot of studying and a lot of school. So what do you learn, make, solve, and do on a daily basis? Everything in forensics is science, everything. So from the time that you get the report of what happened with I'm sorry to speak in these terms, but it is what it is. So where's the body? What does it look like? What coloring does it have? What are the muscles? Are they rigid or not? It's called rigor mortis. Is there lividity, which is a discoloration of the back that can give you clues as to, and there's scientific processes, and we have to understand these to know the time of death. And there are a million other little things that you have to need to know too. Gunshot wounds, there's an entire book on it, and the science of that, and toxicology, science of chemicals. There's just so much. Everything in forensic pathology is science, and you use your years of science training and medical training to come to the conclusion and medically examine inside and out, examine all of the wounds, should there be any of the toxicology reports, and through your knowledge of science and these mechanisms, you come to the conclusion of the cause of death, and then you can either bring justice to, somebody who has lost a family member through a homicide, or a resolution to a family who has lost someone for some other reason. So science, good. It's all useful in forensics, I promise, and it's fun. But it can get very sad. Okay, number 3, what I think is the most important to tell my 13-year-old self, lots of things. Number 1, believe in yourself. Don't believe in what all of the other 13-year-old girls or boys or whatever magazine or the Twitters or the TikToks or the whatevers what you guys have to deal with now say that you should be, because you shouldn't. That is called social conditioning. And you should be who you are and not care, and be healthy. Don't make choices because the other people are doing it. And if they say, oh, well, you're dumb because you're not doing this thing, you can say, well, you're dumb actually because in 10 years I'm going to have a life and you're not. So you can go, I don't know. I would use an expletive, but I'm not allowed to. So anyway, I would say don't worry about what people say or think right now. It is not going to matter in 1 year. It's not going to matter in 5, and it's not going to matter in your career. So you be you, and you make you happy and healthy. Number 2, I'm running out of time. I already ran out of time, but I'm talking to you anyway. So number 2, I would say don't choose your career based on what society, your parents, your peers say you should do. There's a lot of pressure there. That's how you end up with 4 careers when you're my age. I finally found what made me happy, but there's a lot of pressure, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be an XYZ. You don't have to be anything you don't want to be. Does it make you happy? Does it bring you joy? That's the question you need to be asking yourself, or you're going to be miserable, and at the end of the day, you got to determine what your values are and what you will and will not put up with. So follow that voice inside of you that says, No, I don't want this. Or yes, this makes me happy. All right, I'm way over. All right, out.